Welcome back, guys. So we're back with chapter 15 of Son of Ogre, entitled Devil's Smile. Now, in the last few chapters, Baki finally managed to defeat the 100-kilo praying mantis that he created in a outstanding manner as well. Like, he completely defeated him in a completely different manner than I believe Yujiro would have. He ended up having respect for this creature and learning from it and evolving his fighting style in order to defeat it. So that was awesome. And here in chapter 15, let's see what happens. He uses it only when the water raises, sir. Our swimming pool is unique in the world. It was custom built by the owner. That's why he visits our hotel very often. He loves this swimming pool. To build a pool with a water cycle of 18 miles per hour, your manager must be a maniac. It's suicide to swim with such dangerous levels. Oh, not always, sir. Only when the water rises. When the cycle reaches 3 miles per hour, no one is allowed to get close, sir. Except him. Captain Stridum, take me there. This way, sir. He's been expecting you. I wonder who could be in this pool. Goodness. It would definitely have to be state of art to create a current that fast. It looks like an effective utilization of nature, but actually it's due to a fault in design. Ha, even Olympic athletes wouldn't be able to swim here. Exactly, only he can, and he's actually happy with this. How fast is the water cycle running today? It's running well over 26 miles per hour. It's rare. Oh wow. Wow, we'll have to close this part for a while. But only he will stay and use it anytime. I still don't see him. Where is he now? Well, I would say under the water. And this fast of a current? Oh, it's Yujiro. Okay, I was wondering what other human could withstand such a current. And it's in fact Yujiro enjoying a swim. This dude is something else. Look at Stridum, huh? He should be surprised maybe that him and Yujiro are in the same spot, but not that Yujiro is able to accomplish such a thing. For how long has he been doing this? For almost 2 hours. Goodness. And this water cycle of 22 miles per hour, he hasn't stopped since he jumped, sir. Not a single break. He is even doing the most difficult butterfly style. No more like an eagle style. So he's not even doing like a free swim or a free stroke. He's doing the most difficult one, the butterfly, especially in such a current. Like to be able to propel yourself forward enough to not get swept away using the butterfly technique. Like your strength is infallible. That's crazy. Like a tuna or a killer whale. This art, man, Keisuke Itagaki is incredible, man. Like all of this is just the fact that he came up with a character is able to do such a thing but still be human, like be considered human. He doesn't have superpowers. What a mind. And this art alone. So Yujiro steps out of this pool finally, I guess after 2 hours. Just incredible, like just looking like some type of otherworldly creature. He looks like a god. Just this could be Aquaman. Mr. Hanma Yujiro, that was superb. You look amazing today. Hey, this is my summer vacation, Stridum. The hell do you want now? Humans are supposed to climb up on the pool side, not jump up from the water like you did. Yujiro isn't human, man. He's an ogre. You know that. What's wrong with you? Yujiro kills me being in like normal mode. Like him sitting here with his robe on. It kills me to see him do human things. A 220-pound praying mantis. He's a fighting genius. Sure, a 220-pound praying mantis wouldn't lose to any beast in the world. And considering the fact that he's your son, or more likely he's also your rival. First of all, how did he find out about Baki fighting this imaginary praying mantis? Like, that little kid shouldn't have had connections to Stridham, and I don't see Baki going to like brag about it. So how did he find out? You two have different points of view on fighting, but what is he thinking now? Yujiro's excited about Baki. I think he's looking for his murderous intent or his fighting sense. And if I had to guess, I'd say he found him. But let's see. Did he just tear up the desk that was in front of him? Stridham's confused. And Yujiro's just cracking up. Imaginary praying mantis. I knew he wouldn't respect it because it was imaginary. Seeing is believing. Touching is real. Imagination just can take you so far. They cannot kill you or eat you for real. That's a little kid playing action hero in his backyard. The idiot is weaker than a little kitty. I hope he knows what's coming from him this time. What's coming for him this time, excuse me. Chapter 16, the next stage. So, of course, Yujiro didn't respect Baki defeating that 100-kilo praying mantis because it wasn't an actual praying mantis. Baki had to come up with that in his own mind. So Yujiro just kind of laughed it off. Alright. The history started with one bullet. Today, 40 years ago, on November 23rd, 1963, here in Dallas, Texas, a very popular president loved by many was shot to death. The first world satellite broadcasting ended up a disaster. The satellite broadcasting history started with this disaster. The former President J.F. Kennedy, we might be able to say he had so much charisma that it may have influenced the entire incident. And today, the current president, George W. Bush, is having a parade on this same historical street. To change people's terrible image of this place in Dallas, he had a long speech about peace and brotherhood. However, people didn't look so impressed. Oh, that's funny that Keisuke Itagaki understood America's view on George W. Bush. Like, this is hilarious. Although I don't know if this is supposed to be senior or junior. If it's junior, then this is hilarious. If it's senior, I don't know too much about his time in office. He's coming. He has 10 times more guards than before. The exact same time and place as 40 years ago. He's smiling, enjoying the people. People cheers energetically on the sidewalks. Now he is passing the spot. Now he's passing that spot. Uh-oh, it looks like something happened. Yamamoto-san? It seems like we have a bad connection. Let's try again. The president expects this parade to earn him more popularity, walking the same steps as the late J.F. Kennedy to honor his memory and his ideals. Been napped. Yamamoto-san, can you explain? Napped. President Bush has been kidnapped. What? Kidnapped? He's just got kidnapped by someone just now. Running grab. Somebody ran up to the car and just snatched him out. What's going on? Can you tell us more details? So strange. Something unusual has happened. Connection is up again. With so many guards, an Asian boy has just kidnapped the president. The people here are confused. The boy is now holding the president in a restaurant. So it looks like Baki just ran up, snatched him up, and kept going. I wonder why he did this. You look so young, just a young man. I just turned 18 on the 8th of January. Then you should know well that what you just did is kidnapping. The penalty for kidnapping the president is imprisonment for any term of years, including life. Imprisonment for any term of years, including life or death, if death results. I am well aware of the law and its penalties. So why did you take me here? Well, this place has no windows and it was close from where you were crossing, so it was convenient. By now, this building is completely surrounded by land, air, and even underground. There's no possible escape, so what will you do? Nothing, Mr. Bush. I won't escape. I want to get caught. You did this for a reason? What are your demands? Mr. President, send me to the Arizona prison fortress. Oh my God. So oh man. So that's all I ask, to be able to access that maximum security prison. The Arizona fortress? Yes, sir. The place where agent codenamed the Black Arrow lives. Unchained. Mr. Oliver Biscuit. But why? What is your purpose? Because that is my wish. That's all. This is madness. That man, what will you do if I refuse? I will beat you up so badly you won't be on TV for at least a year. I won't kill you, of course, but I will be glad to come to you a second time, so this is your best chance. That's horrible. Even the president of the most powerful country can't do anything by himself, let alone risking his life in a one-on-one fight. He needs to survive at all costs. Your unusual petition is at least a reasonable one, so it has been granted. Maybe I should admit my defeat. Oh yeah, I guess he would have been aware of the death row inmates coming to America, or Tokyo, but they knew because they took Oliver out of America, so okay. No, just forget about this and let your guards know. They're worried for you. Ah, the president. Are you alright, sir? Money. How many millions do they want? 10 million plus tip? What the? For the coffee? So this was an incredible couple of chapters. I can't believe Baki kidnapped President Bush just so he could be put in the same prison as Oliver. So if I had to guess, Baki wants to defeat the prisoners that are in the same prison as Oliver, as well as challenge Oliver, since Oliver runs the prison. This will be training for him since Yujiro respects Oliver. If I had to guess, I'd say Baki is trying to make his way up to Yujiro, and this is his way of doing so, and I'm extremely excited to see him work his way through that prison, as well as fight Oliver. Oliver's one of my favorite characters, and he's still in his prime in this manga, Son of Ogre, so I can't wait to see exactly how he handles himself against Baki. Leave a comment below about what you think about the upcoming events, Baki going to this prison to train. Hit the thumbs up on this video if you're a fan of the Baki manga. Share with your fellow otaku. Subscribe if you haven't done so. If you have, thank you very much. Please share with at least one friend. Let's try to continue to grow the community. Check the link in the description for the next video. Again, hit the thumbs up on this one. And as always, otaku for life.